Something into the people program for their committee. The call, they was launching the library project. I was accompanied by the CEO of Munya Incorporated, the president of Seattle and Utah. Honorable President, please stand and let people see you. When we got there, like I said, quickly, these people designed something that will work for us. That we, Nigerians, that the national administration, in collaboration with all of the chapter leaders, that plan will be reviewed by the educational committee tonight when they are given the floor. But I said at that program, quickly, Mr. Boche, we were able to raise $4,500, I think $56. Not a penny that came from the national administration to sponsor that program. We didn't rent hall, we didn't pay for stationery, but we got money from someone on a program. That's the fast thing of this president. He's not sleeping, he's working. He's slow, but he's working. So, like I said again, you will hear from the horse's mouth, but the plan that they got for this union, the plan that they got with the chapter leaders, we're going to be inviting them. I will talk to the honorable man. When he leaves from here, we will quickly call a meeting with them so that the plan they have, even though it will be reviewed here tonight, but we'll have a meeting after this place so that we can put that plan forward. Trust me, we got 22 chapters. If we go around and raise $4,000 each, trust me, that library can be built in less than 1 time. We are working. We're slow, but we're working. We show up what we're doing. So I want to say thank you. And Nigerians, happily applaud you. You keep on your hard work. Thank you. So, these are good news, eh?
More like good news.
Then, like I said again, we got to go back into session. I know I got 10 minutes tonight to speak to you. I will include all of the other things in that 10 minutes. And so we can move forward, because I know we got to put out the attention and we got other things to go through on this report. So I want to say thank you for having me being your president. And I want to say thank you for me having this great committee. And I'm ready to work for you 2019.
Wow. Hello, my people. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, we're going to make a little adjustment into our program. The time is fast spent. We're supposed to be hearing from the chapter presidents. Well, that means we're supposed to be here at 9 o'clock this morning. As you all know, this thing did not begin until after 12. So we will have another approach with the report from the various presidents. What we want to do right now is that we want to call the board of directors, the chairman of the board of directors, to give him at least 3 minutes to give us a brief statement. I just want the board chairman to come in and talk to us after the president speaking. Because whatever the president, whatever the national administration achieves, it's also the board that achieve it. So we want the board chairman. It would not be right if we don't allow the board chairman at least a little bit of time to talk to us. So Honorable Bo Youngling, with all respect, the podium is now yours. Y'all like give it up to the chairman. DJ. Where's DJ going?
DJ on strike.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Our platform guest, Honorable Dr. Bagba, Mr. and Mrs. Bagba, Honorable Menye, the National President, and the administration, the councils of presidents from different chapters, our elders, also our friends from different chapters all over the United States. Right now we had 22 chapters, Utah being the latest. I'm not going to talk a lot because the president already lamented on most of this stuff. The organization started a long time ago in 1975, to be specific, by our gallant men and women hailing from the southeastern region of the Republic of Liberia came together in the great empire state of New York to form what is today known as the Grand Gedeh Association in Americas, Incorporated. Since its establishment, the organization has expanded into 22 chapters representing 22 states within the United States of America. The Utah chapter being the latest to register, were able to put their stuff together. Mr. Dominic Saye, stand up man so we can recognize you. Yeah, he did a fantastic job. I mean, he's been working hard, putting our people together in Utah. Utah being the first state when I moved in the United States from Manchester, England. I lived in Utah for some time before going to Florida. But thank you very much for putting our people together over there, and it's very fantastic. One of the things that I want to earmark here is that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come a long way, and my election as chairman of the GGAA Incorporated have ushered in some meaningful changes within the GGAA Incorporated, including bringing transparency and accountability in our union. And I want to be specific. There is nobody above the Constitution, even Mr. Youngling, okay? I was very in admiration of the young guy who came here and he did a fantastic report, okay? He really explained in detail, okay? One of the things missing was just the summary of the balance sheet from the bank. So basically, I think they acknowledge that they're going to, bring that up and email to all the presidents and our members of the Grand Gedeh Association. So thank you very much. What's his name again? Anthony. Yeah, Anthony did a very good job. We encourage young people like that because these are the future leaders of Grand Gedeh Association. I will be paving the way for Randy, Papi, and other guys to come up. Yeah, because these are the guys we're looking at. So basically, those are some of the things I'm trying to, put together. I always use this medium to thank all of our people and board members for supporting and effecting the change and ushering in a new administration at the Ohio Convention in Cleveland last year. Okay, when we started the election thing in Ohio, people were not very happy. They were kind of, suspecting. They said, "Oh man, the election will not be fair." People were thinking that we were, favoring a particular candidate. But as you can see, the election that took place in Ohio, in Cleveland, were very free and fair. Okay, where Mr. Menyet was elected. I mean, everything, people stand online, there was no fighting, the police people were there, all that kind of stuff, because we thought that people would come and, create some confusion. But we brought police and everything went very smoothly. Okay, so I want to thank you guys. You make it possible for that election to be free and fair. Thank you very much. Okay, over the last year, we secured the services of the legal counsel in filing 2 lawsuits against the Bank of America and the Wells Fargo Bank. Okay, the banks, it's the deficiency and also the negligence of the banking system to allow these kind of flaws. Because they allow few people, 2 persons to go in the bank and withdraw money that is, big money that belong to a whole entire organization. The Gedeh organization is a big organization. We got 22 chapters in 22 states. And people come here every time, they pay their money. They pay their $50, they pay their $100. Like ours, all the chapters paying $300 each. And then each person paying $50. You'll not be happy and one person taking that money and using it on their own and making big mouth. You don't want that. Okay, I won't want that too. So basically, these are some of the things we have to eliminate. You can be my brother. If you take the people's money, I will punish you. Okay? That's the kind of life I'm used to. Okay? Those are some of the things we're talking about. I looked through the financial report. I already looked at the bank. I go on the account. I have a username and a password. If something going on there, I'll see it. Yeah. Okay, so basically, this administration, I mean, nobody is perfect. Okay, but they are trying their best. Okay, there must be no small things. So not everything you'll be fussy about. I can't go and micromanage and all that. I mean, they're doing their job. Okay, so basically, one of the things we saw there that we need to change is the microprocessor machine, the one that we ransom myself. The marketer came to us. They come up with, very laughing thing. Marketer, when they call you on the phone, they talk a lot of stuff. So we thought that, they say, oh, the two will be costing $100 a year. But look on the report, it costs almost $400. So we got to eliminate that because it's not doing anything. We got to eliminate that. Okay, so basically those are some of the things. Okay, one of the things here is that we're going to look at, we have put in the process necessary check and balances to make sure that one person in our association will unilaterally withdraw from our account without following the financial procedure put in place. So the financial procedure we put in place will make sure that no one person will go in the account and take money that is responsible for the people. Again, we want to welcome you, to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and look forward to a successful convention because these guys, they try hard and put this convention together. I know it was a little mistake, oh man. We are sorry that, Xiao Dover was, confronting you, but, this is America. But Xiao, I think that's part of protocol, but next time we do it more politely. Yeah. So, one of the things, we had a board election tomorrow, and I told the lawyer that I was trying to, get out because I had a lot of stuff to do. So he told me, he said, no, you guys can leave this thing. Because the lawyer was very impressed because the way we put together the Gedeh Association got 22 states. He was very surprised. He said, wow. He saw a lot of organizations within the Philadelphia area, Delaware County, New York, the tri-state area. He said, but this organization is unique, Like in marketing, you got something called USP, unique selling point. You see our unique selling point is that we have an organization that had a lot of people. You see, we got a stake. The main thing is to bring our people together, because if we bring the people together, we can do a lot of things. People are still suffering back home. You see, the last time I went home, I went to the village. Okay, the thing our people used to do way back, they're still doing it, primitivity. Okay, you go in the bush, you want to help yourself, you go in the bush. There's no tissue, you got to find leaf. Okay, these kind of things we got to discourage that, because how do we discourage that? We got to help our people. How do we help our people? We need to come together and be able to collect money, put the money in a specific account, and be able to what? To carry projects back home. And I also talked to the president. Every convention from now on, let name the convention a specific, name. Okay, this year we want to buy a building in Philadelphia. Because if we buy a building, that building can be a what? A cash cow. Okay? In economics, a cash cow is what you get money from the what? Like in Liberia right now, the Freeport Monrovia is the cash cow. Okay, so we can have a building in Philadelphia, which have the largest number of Grandidians, a building in Minnesota, that, you know, have a lot of Grandidians there, in Iowa, Des Moines, okay, or in Arizona, Phoenix, okay. Those places we can have buildings there, and those buildings can bring money to the organization. We've been giving scholarship from the beginning, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, okay. But this scholarship, that one-time scholarship, you see, we need something that will be continuous, okay. Get somebody scholarship from 1st grade to 12th grade, that person graduate. When they graduate, they go to nursing school, they go back in the village to help the people. You see, we need all kind of stuff. So basically, let's do that. I want to admonish, let's get together. Let's try to help many so that we can be able to what? To get a building in Philadelphia. Okay? We can get a building in Philadelphia, we can get a building in Minnesota, we can get a building in what? In Iowa, Des Moines, we can get a building in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so we can be able to pull that resources together. We can have a business organization that run these buildings. And every money can pay to the organization. And that money we can use it to sponsor people, to sponsor our brothers and sisters, for nurses, you know, careers in demand, nursing and other careers, so that they can go back in the villages to help the people. Okay, I want to thank y'all, and I hope to yield to the loyal request and go back so that we can be able to change the Constitution, because the Constitution has a lot of flaws, okay? And according to in the Constitution, the chairman, the board of directors, they have to effect the what? The amendment in the Constitution. So going forward, from now we have to appoint the Constitution Commission. We'll draw people from all spectrums, or all spectrum of Grandidian community, being the elder, the citizenry, to participate in the constitutional process, okay? So that we can have a new constitution that will help our people, okay? That will be in the interest, because the constitution we get is a cake, okay? It's a cake. It's done, okay? It doesn't represent those young people here. So basically, we need a new constitution that will direct the affairs of Grandidian Association. I thank you very much. Well, MC.
Mr. Unit.
Yeah. Let's give it up for Boo Yale. Y'all say, yeah, now y'all want to talk loud. I meant I saved our money the last hour. When you were doing all that one, you ain't saying nothing. As I said,
because this is where we listen to one another and we put issues forward. Now we know we are at this convention, and we need to be leaving to go to another area after this convention. And we're going to go by what the Constitution tells us. And we're going to go through nomination process to the next convention. So for those chapter leaders, I just want to give a little history, please. You know, all of the time we say the clock rotational. Rotation is good and sometimes it's not good for this union. Because we spend money to make money. Like this convention, before everything is over, will be somewhere around 18,000. And I know this convention will produce all that 18,000. But why we can't try to spend less so that we'll make more? I agree that the chairman said that we will revisit the Constitution, but sometimes we need to put common sense into things. Let us take convention places that when we know, even if a lot of people don't travel there, people are there that will attend the convention and will make money. Because when we say clockwise and we go to a chapter where we're having this convention today, then we only see the president alone come. Then you say, I want convention. Then we have all our chapters that brought maybe over 100 persons. I'm appealing to us as much as we want to travel all around here, but let us spend our money wisely. Because that's the only way we're making money. But thank God that this poll, this time around, is getting to understand exactly what we need to do to bring money to this organization. Is to invest into this organization. When we talk about hall, I landed in Iowa, Des Moines on Thursday for a reason. I didn't just go there for sightseeing. I got there because I was in communication with a realtor. If anyone lives in Iowa, Des Moines, 5601 Douglas Avenue. It's a building right there at that intersection. Big hall. I met with the realtor. We talked. They want $450,000 for that hall. But if I tell you that if Grand Gedeh Association was able to secure that property, we can make double that money. For how many programs that go to Iowa, Des Moines, just in this month alone, Togway, United 60 pound, 60 pound, Bobo Amunya, Chain District, Nibe on, baby shower, wedding, graduation. It's happening right in our home center. You know how much we'll be raising? And because you are Nigerian, if you were to pay the Spanish man $3,000, we'll tell you because you're Nigerian, you'll pay $1 or $1,000. You're saving $2,000 right there. And what? The organization is also making money. So let us look at these things. When we go to places to find hall, it's an issue for us. Now we have to cut this program short, our conversation short here because we have to come back because the hall will be closing at 1 o'clock. But if we have our own hall, we can manage it in a way that when the state law says 2 o'clock, as long as you're not outside and you're inside and you got security and nobody fighting, you can still at 5 o'clock. And sometimes we don't even need to sleep in a hotel because to pay for a hotel room, we don't sleep there. I left my hotel at 3 o'clock. By the time I got to my hotel room, what time for me to come by here, my money for that, I sleep in the bed. So I'm begging us, it does not mean that when you come from a chapter and we know you don't have the support and the weight, and then we say, no, the convention not going there, they say, oh no, the president don't like me or the people, no, it's not what this thing is about. Let us join forces. Let us understand that when you are coming here for nomination, or you are coming to put your chapter into nomination, please let us look at all of these things. Whatever we can get a hall to the place that you're calling us. That will not cost us $3,000-$4,000 to rent a hall. Because we're looking for money. Why is the essence to pay $4,000 to sit down somewhere for 2-3 hours? So this thing needs to be into consideration. You know, so we must look at states that when we go to, look at when we went to Ohio. Look at that big hall we used there. It's like a football stadium. The program was very nice. Here today we enjoy it also. But like I say again, let us look at all of those things and study them. It does not mean that when we say, oh, because of what is happening within the union, so we can't just be running all around here. Because when we went to Arizona, the reason that the convention in Arizona and the president and sitting and boastfully be talking about, you must be telling the poor candidates then thank you too. Because you didn't go around campaigning and paying people ticket and to come there. So you must tell thank you, say, yeah, you made my senate to be the proudest one. We spent $1.6 million to go to Arizona. How much Grand Gedeh got? We got $9,000. No, I'm coming. You know, we spent $1.6 million to the airline. That's not even the rental cars. That's not the hotels. That's not the shopping malls. You hear me? So we want the convention to go everywhere, but we also want to wisely look at what we'll put our resources and what we'll be getting back from there. So today, we will be asking chapters to come and put their interest forward. And if anyone is here, I want to say I open the process for nominations of chapters where the next convention will go. The secretary will conduct the process.
Okay, so right now we go right ahead with nomination, and Prince Double, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. And my name is Prince Double from the state, the bluegrass state of Kentucky, and we are here today to take on the 2019, convention. So we are asking everybody in this building. We got a lot of space in there. Our halls are not limited to specific hours. Our halls are not limited to not bringing your own alcohol. People who been in our place know that. So we are asking everyone in this building to please vote for the state of Kentucky, the 2019 convention.
Oh, thank you very much. On Kentucky is number 1. Yeah, down, come on. Thank you, Honorable Secretary. My good Nigerians, on behalf of the state of New York, I'm here to put my bid in to hold the 2019 National Convention in New York State. And I promise you, if you enter New York with your convention, you will walk out with more than thousands of dollars you will never remember. And I promise you that. So please vote for New York State for their 2019 convention. Thank you.
Hello, please. I beg you, I want to make the process to be a very small one. Many times, when people come here and put chapters into nominations, and the leaders are not ready for it, let it be the leader of that chapter to come and put his chapter into nomination, please. Or if the person come and say that my president sent me, then that's fine. Thank you.
Hello, gentlemen, please be seated. Be seated. Y'all be seated first. Everybody, please be seated. Please be seated. Put your hands down. Please be seated. Hello. One thing will not allow. Listen. Y'all listen. Y'all wasting your own time. What? Hello? I come in a minute. If you are not from a chapter, don't nominate another chapter. Who they nominate the chapter that you're from? Don't, because you're not from that chapter.
Hello, BBC that. Right now, we are going into an election to select the venue. So I think we are going to give credence, or we are going to recognize, a chapter to come over, to make nomination. Okay, we are going to recognize chapter president to make a nomination. Okay, all right. Because we don't want to impose, we don't want to have a member from the chapter president now at the end of the day, and what have you. So the last recognition.
Wait a minute.
wait a minute. I don't know if it is this administration opinion or if it's in the constitution that all the president chapter can recommend. Well, where we will have an election. Hey, I'm from Minnesota. I want to make a case for Minnesota. If you are from Minnesota, you want an election for Minnesota. Come on, Minnesota. Come on. Come on. To be quiet. You have a case to make. You have. If you want Minnesota to host this election, come forward. Question away. Come. Gentlemen, let's have a quiet. We have 2 more minutes. We have 2 more minutes. We need to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk. I want to nominate Minnesota. I have several reasons. Of all the states that have decided they want to host the convention, Minnesota boasts of the lowest unemployment rate. Gedeh Association needs money. You want to go to a state where most Gedehs are employed. Minnesota boasts of that. That's number 1. Number 2, the president stood here tonight, this evening. He called Mrs. Eki Zaza Free up here. There was a reason he called her. Minnesota had a crisis that affected the entire union. There will be no greater honor right now from where Minnesota came from. There will be no greater honor than to take the election of Minnesota to seal the deal. Hey, we have an alternative organization in this union. We have the GGA, G or F, whatever they call themselves. But they can't go in Minnesota. We cannot allow that. We need to take this convention of Minnesota to host this convention. We need Minnesota. We need you to vote for Minnesota. And if you come to Minnesota, you're going to make sure you raise the greatest money you ever raised. Minnesota posts of more than 20,000 more than 20,000 Nigerians. Come to Minnesota and you will see how you can do. Please, are going to postpone. We are going to postpone the discussion, and the administration will come out. Will come nothing. So will you please say so we will go into the discussion? Please say so we will go into the discussion. The fellow will say we are going to postpone this, host our discussion, and the administration will come out with a venue. So please say.
Thank you, fellow Nigerians. Please lend us your ears. We have an important information to disseminate to you. Please listen. We want you to carry this clearly. First of all, we want to say sorry that we interrupted the election. But this information that we want to rectify is very important, so we have to do it. As you see this 7 years, there's a figure on it that we want to rectify. On the 7 year here, they have 17,000. Okay, on the 7 years, please, hold on. Please, due to some circumstances, we were running around collecting food. That's why we were not in the meeting. Okay, as I was saying, due to some problem, we need to find food for every one of you. So we were running around. That's why we were not in the meeting. Okay, so on the 7 years, we received the amount of $12,702.50. That's not 16,000 that we received. The South Dakota chapter received. So the administration can give an account of the balance money. That's what we want to rectify. Thank you.
Secondly, excuse me. My name is Nathaniel. The second thing is, as my coach have mentioned, we are running up and down. We are the planning committee, so in our absence, we were called to pay our fee, the city fee. So we were not here. So that doesn't mean that we are delinquent. We have the money, so we are about to pay. Thank you.
Hello. Let me rectify something to your ear. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the committee that just came in and said that the president didn't give them 17,000. We did not say we gave 17,000 to the chapter. We said we spent 17,000 on the convention. So we didn't say we gave them 17,000. So if they come in and say they get 12,000, when the time comes, we will ask them to be accountable for the 12,000 we gave them. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, nomination still continue right now. We have 3 chapters. We have 3 chapters already, so nomination still continue, and at the end of the day, we are going to close. Prince Dava nominated in Turkey. Dakota nominated in New York. Dakota nominated in New York. And Gedeh nominated Minnesota. So right now we have 3 chapters on the venue. 3 chapters that have been nominated already. Yeah, Utah.
For all of those that are in the hall, if you park your car on the grass, make sure you remove it. The tow truck is out there to tow any car that is parked on the grass. On the grass. If you park your car on the grass, go remove it. The tow truck is out there to tow any car that is parked on the grass. If you park your car on the grass, remove it now. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. President. President Benja, I just want to rectify something here. If my memory serves me right, I think in time past, we have given the conventional leadership to those new chapters and having them to host the convention. Or almost like we see change have come. And if we continue to do the same old thing, we won't have no good result. Okay? It is not how much thousands you are. All of us pay the same $300 to come to these conventions. So give the man the opportunity if he wants to do something. We are all responsible and accountable people. If I came to Benin yesterday, that should not deny me of hosting. Okay? So, Mr. President, I think that was wrong by you suggesting that we should go places where people are in numbers. And I want to assure you, I come from a state that have thousands and millions of dollars, okay? And the people are willing to give us free help, okay? If a hall is being charged $6,000, we are going to pay $3,000 because we have our 501c3. That helps us a lot. We will have transportation to take us all around. Our food will be purchased. Against that backdrop, I think we are able to host this convention. So give us the opportunity to do so. There is not hosted a convention before. So coming here in hundreds won't help you. Okay? So I think that was part of the routine and know for sure that the process. I'm not going to vote with Minnesota because Minnesota have gone there before. I'm going to vote with Kentucky. I'm going to vote with Washington State. These are places. To remind you again, this is about money making and helping our people. It is not about flamboyancy. Okay? We are not doing nothing for family that come here to speak here. Okay? And I think we can do more than that. Okay? We can do more than that. So to conclude, I think this race should be between Kentucky, Washington State, and Utah. To remind you, 2015 when we were in Arizona, Virginia came to be because for the New York State and Mark hosted the convention, the opportunity was given them to host. So give us the opportunity. You have everything to your disposal. Thank you. Hello. Dominic. You wouldn't spoke, you did not make any nomination. I know it to be better than you. You did not make any nomination. I just said it. I want to say it. Utah? Yes. Hello. I just want to make one point here, guys. You see, when the board chairman was speaking right here, he spoke on fair democracy. And in order to exercise the democracy process, you have to do it with responsibility. You have to give somebody their time to say what is in their mind. And so we are doing the same thing here. If somebody come on board and elect somebody, or project that this thing should go this side. And it also learn with the voters to vote for these people or not. So we shouldn't make argument and then time is going. If somebody can nominate, okay, put it on the list, let nomination go on. So thank you. Okay. Hello. Right now we have We got 4 nominations on board. So at least one more, we are going to close the nomination. Okay? When you take your seat, when you be recognized, you'll be recognized. All right?
You love to take everything personal. Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought when you work hard, you should be rewarded. I thought so. There is no convention you have taken on Iowa as failed. You have to look at the expertise. And if you look in that kitchen, you see the women of Iowa, they are dedicating the time every day to make the convention a success. Let us not look at the jubilation, but let us look at the expertise and people who are willing to sacrifice themselves for this association. On behalf of my chapter, the Iowa chapter, there's nothing has gone wrong in Iowa. We know what we're doing. I am appealing to every Grandinas here. Let us reward people based on their hard work. Let us reward people based on their hard work. If I was a parent, I will always promote my kids that are doing a good job. So on behalf of the Iowa chapter, I would like to recognize the Iowa people for the next convention. My women don't go please stand. The Iowa women. The Iowa women, thank you.
Hello, my good people of Gedeh, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, our honorable guest speaker, ladies and gentlemen. I am so touched when the president came up and said, because of parliamentary procedure, we will go on with this election clockwise. I was so moved until then, when I again heard him started making a point. I would turn it to be like he was voting for somebody already. These are not right. Let us do things that we expect others to do to us. I will give you a few points. Back in the days, before, I will come to that. I'm making my point. So, the election or the convention that went to Virginia, when we all came together, the point here is that every one of us pay money to this union, so we should have our piece of the cake. And so, because we are so tiny in the union, subtract us from this union, and please do not infringe on us because you have larger members. And my people, let me tell you, this nomination process is not fair because we did not go on with the correct process. When we went to Iowa, Ohio, when the process came up, we rooted out those states that already hosted the convention and only left with those states that have now hosted the convention. So then, it gave ground to where we are today. That what make South Dakota to host this convention. I'm making a point, guys. And so in this life, I moved
to tell you all that if the president can revise the decision to see that we come to the point that the 4 states, I will name them: Kentucky, which I am supporting, and my man has nominated; Dakota, North Dakota, Utah, and the state of Washington should be the only in the state to run for the convention. Until then, I make my point. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. With the 5 names yet, the 5 states yet nominated, I, Prince Mia Jawa, move that names be closed and we start the voting process.
So second. Okay,
Take your breakers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to vote on all the names.
hello, there's a
plenary, the national conference is the supreme body of the association. So therefore means that we're nominated, or whatever decision comes out, from the nomination is what we are going, to accept. Because every one of us, we come out of the convention here. So whatever decision you take, whatever vote, I will be declared. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, that is a say that we not going to
Don't let the chapel be. That's how you know.
Honorable Secretary, who are we starting with?
There'll be no double voting. So that's it. So, Kentucky, all those first, Kentucky, people are sad. Kentucky, they are pursuing sad. All those people, Kentucky, go on that side.
It will be brought to this convention, and by your approval, it will be put into law. So we want to let you know that the Constitution says rotational, and not defined that when you have it after 10 years, you can't have it again. So we want to start from bottom to top. So we start from bottom to top, please. We start in the process, please. Anyone in favor of Iowa demand hosting the convention, can you please get to the board there? Iowa demand. Iowa gonna go. Iowa gonna go to the go. Iowa demand. And in favor of Iowa hosting the convention. Iowa demand. Iowa is one side. To hold the convention. 2019 convention, if you feel Iowa hosting the convention. Please.
Iowa, if you want a convention, we are wanting Iowa to raise Iowa.
Secretary, you get to the guy. Come here.
Hello, please. Let me say something here. Listen to me. What is unfolding here, it is not right. Hear me, it is not about competition or anything. If this process continues like this, we're going to put this process to rest and we'll decide later on and report to you. Please hold on here. I'm taking it over here. Hear me? All right, what we want to do here, please? Like I say again, we're going to put this on the floor. If the convention decide, if the convention decide here today, that what we'll do. If the people say we'll vote it, we'll vote it. And I don't want noise again, please.
Thank you, so.
Mr. President, you got.
No? Yeah, you know what, Bill? No. Okay, I will declare my support to Minnesota. The eye openers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Iowa decline. Yeah. Okay, Utah. If I know Utah, pick up over. Utah, stop it. If I know Utah, pick up over. Someone thank you.
Well, thank you. I think my coming here and requesting that we hold the convention because I think we intend to benefit from this meeting, but I see it the other way around. Since indeed the convention have decided to go the route they are going, let it go. We're not going to be a part of the anymore. Thank you.
Utah also decline. Okay. We're not going over to Minnesota. was just held in regards to the host for the 2019 election. So with this note, I'm giving the mic to the National President of the Gedeh Association to do the official pronouncement. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Hello. Please, we need better decorum, please. Hello. Hello, please. Like I said, how much that we are asking for democracy to take this course, we're not going to make mockery of the system. We want us to go to places where we will feel wanted and loved, but at the same time, we will not be able to come in this kind of place and want to make mockery of the system. Like I said again, it was chapters that was in nomination, and I want it to take its own course. Those chapters that are in nomination, those chapters that decline, and those chapters that remain in nomination, we will want the process to take place. Those that want to support the chapter, we will want you to come here and line yourself up, and the administration will count that process. We're not going to be jumping here 1, 2 and singing some through things. We will want them, when you support in Minnesota, we want you to come out here and line out, and let it count you, and then have the number. We're not going to be making noise around here. You know? So, if you are supporting Minnesota, please come in front of perfect line. If you are supporting Minnesota, please form a straight line.
Very long. They see your former president is online here.
All right. We are here to report issues. Facts. Hold on. I beg you, we want to be able to control this process. Yeah, we are all Ghanaians. We want to go places where we'll be happy. Okay. Like I said, please grab the line so you can grab the line. We don't want double line. We don't want double line. We can just curve the line. Curve the line. We are in line. Get a perfect number. That's fine.
Okay, we are going into the process.
We are leaving from this convention knowing that the next convention, 2008 convention, will be going to Minnesota.
We're about to have an important election. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have an important election. And the nomination process is about to begin. We are about to vote for the election commission. We are about to vote for the election. Don't nominate anybody that is not at the conference, because we're not going to vote for people in their absence. But we will not do that because we say so. All right, so at this time I will get the microphone to the president so we can start the process.
Process already. This is the most important one too. We had to put into nominations of election commissioners. And we know the Constitution says there has to be 5 members. And on those, that you can put in more than 10 nominations, but at the ending process, which is the voting process, we all gonna try to see how well we can fit in those names that will be nominated, and then the vote will be cast. And we know always is that there's 5. Yeah, so that process is ready to begin, and I want you to please give all your undivided attention so that you hear out when people call someone name, so you know whose name that they're calling out. So I will let my vice president do the recognitions of those that will be doing the nomination for this process. Thank you.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please give me your attention. As you know, we just decided on where the next convention is going, which is Minnesota. So the people that are going to work in Minnesota are going to work themselves out to bring in the new administration or stay with the old administration, and the people we're going to put into place down. Everything of Augustine Tower administration is transparency. So we want you to relax yourself. We want a nomination for you guys, and then we'll vote upon the names. I will start now for nomination process. Please give me your attention, please. If you want to make your nomination now for somebody to be on the election commission, please raise your hand. All right, let me. Down Kamara.
Thank you, thank you. I'm a word of pleasure and nominate Mr. Krayee as one of the members on the election commission. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Krayee is being nominated to go to the election commission.
Yeah. Really? Come on.
Gentlemen, all right, let me get in front of the DJ. DJ, come and say something.
That's what I'm talking about, yes. All right, thank you very much. Bill, thank you very much, and I'll nominate Honorable Krayee. Thank you.
Mr. Krayee already been nominated, so it's okay. Yeah, you already been nominated. Nomination. Okay. Let me get privilege to the president. Mr. President, come on. understand, but the whole chapter.
Thank you, Mr. VP. Hello? Yeah. I nominate Mr. Ru Bear to be the election commissioner.
Mr. Bear is very nominated. Mr. Bear is over there. He's very nominated to be on the election commission. Okay, yeah.
All right, I nominate Mr. Jimmy Kuya from Texas to be on the election committee.
James Kuya. Oh yeah, when we come and ask for what all right. The journalist, let the journalist come up. Hold on, Mama.
Thank you, Mr. VP. I nominate myself, Prince B. Double, to be on one of the commissions.
All right, Prince Double nominated himself. Okay. All right, this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I nominate Madam Comfort Shelu Soba to be on the commission.
I'm on the election board.
Okay, Mr. Ray being nominated. Mr. Sandy.
I arise to nominate Doreen Kana to be on the board.
All right, I have been nominated as Doreen Kana. Doreen Kana be on the election commission.
Okay, the constitutional going by it, right? Yeah. When you pay your fee, you get vote, right? Yeah. I nominate Ede Yala.
All right, let me come with correction. Hold on. Hello. All the people that were nominated here, they're going to come here and tell us why they want to be electoral commission. So anybody who is down here, it will be very difficult.
Okay, say Ede stay in route coming. I nominate Samuel Jera.
Okay.
Hello. I'd like to nominate Honorable Nathaniel T.S. Robbie from Minnesota to be on the commission board.
Okay, one more. Let me see how many.
Mr. Vice President.
All right, Mr. Carr.
I rise to nominate Mr. Alfred Yoni.
Okay, Mr. Alfred Yanni, on the election commission. Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's Alfred?
We have 10 names already. I think we'll close it up. All right, one more. It should be odd number. Please. Okay, we got to look at the beer.
Yeah, people of Grand Gedeh. We have nominated 10 people. I rise that if I can obtain a second, that the nomination be closed on the 10 names. Hold on, we have 5 people. We can vote for 10. I still have the floor. I still have the floor. I don't know who wants to. Okay. Well, since I have the floor, I can now nominate the odd number. I rise to nominate Mr. Anthony Gedeh to serve on the election commission. If you win, you can resign. There's no, hold on. No, when you come to Constitution, I'm here. The man was not elected, the man was appointed. So, the man was appointed. If he wins, you can resign. No, there's no constitution provision that will stop him. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think the 11 names are okay, and we need motion to move forward.
Thank you, sir. When we come to these conventions, this is where we have to be taught and be fair among them. Mr. Ericon nominated Mr. Gedeh, who is also serving as a financial secretary. He came here, presented his financial record to us. Constitutionally, it's not wrong. He said he was never elected. Mr. Yalani came out here in nomination. Yes. There is no clause in the Constitution that says when you are here or you are not here, you cannot be nominated. Exactly. But you override. One, Mr. Yala is not here, as you claim, but he paid his convention fee of $50. Thank you. So if his money can be refunded, for which he cannot take part in the process, yes, then it will be fair. Thank you. Or you give me the constitutional provisions that state that if a man is not here, his name cannot be brought up in nomination, then I will rest my case, Mr. VP. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are tying ourselves to this constitutional thing and we're not moving forward. This is the reality. Hold on. Everybody hold on, please give me a chance. This is a nomination process, okay? The reason I made a statement is because if you have been nominated, you can run on in front of the people and tell them how long you've been in that field. I cannot justify somebody who is not here in that field. So everybody that have been nominated, they are here. That's why I made a statement. Secondly, you are not compelled to vote for anybody who needs on your list. You have your own will to cast your ballot. So this is a nomination. It doesn't mean when you call the person name, then the person wins automatically. So please, yeah, exercise patience and go to the ballot. Okay? Thank you.
Let me say something to you. We are trying to guide this process to be free and fair. But when we come here and want to play the kind of rules that you want to see us play here, and we're not going to take that as administration. We are not here to downplay anybody. But we are saying that if you came here, you need one into nomination, and you need to come over here for people to ask you questions. whether you accept the nomination, and the man is not here. Who was going to be out here? Now you're talking about? No, you can't speak for him. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. How many of you live in Democrats and you live in the world here now? Can you catch your body on Facebook? Yeah, man. No, we don't mail bodies out here to people. Yeah. Listen to me, my people. Like I say again, the process is closed, nomination closed, the voting process begins. Come and pick out your ballot and cast your vote, please. Listen, like I say again, no, listen to me, like I say again, I want to give you guys a fair play. If all this process cannot end here, we'll close this session, we'll come back tonight and we'll follow it out. We gotta go, you gotta go and we'll come back. We have for the program, we pay money here, people didn't come here to come and sit here and you know, and we look at something.
Okay, time has been fast spent, so without further today, we are going to call the nominees to come forward here. Okay, so we're going to call the nominees to come over here to make a brief remark. To make a brief remark at most 2 minutes. At most 3 minutes. Okay, so we start from bottom to top. We got Anthony Gedeh to come here and make a brief statement why he thinks he is qualified to serve on this election commission. Anthony Gedeh, are you around? Anthony Gedeh, I know 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes, please. Of course. Hello, all the nominees are going to call you to come over here. And when all men finish, you take the microphone. So Anthony Gedeh is here. Abba Johnny will be followed by Nathaniel. After Nathaniel, Dorin Kana. After Dorin Kana, Comfort Soba. After Comfort Soba, Prince Double. Father Room, Executive Director. Prince Double. James Queer. Okay. After James Queer, Rook Baya. After Rook Baya, the last but not least, Kajiwe. Okay. So at most 1 minute because of time factor. At most 1 minute, please. Okay, so from bottom, we start from bottom to top. Anthony Gedeh, the podium is yours.
1 minute. 3 seconds.
Sorry, man. Samuel here.
Mr. President,
Samuel Gerard, sorry, it's an oversight. Where's Samuel? Samuel, and Ben Red.
Mr. President, I, member of the board and chairman, fellow delegates, thank you so much for my nomination. But I want to be very clear. I'm more qualified to even be chairman of the board or chairman of the Elections Commission. But I believe in giving opportunities. I'm chairman of the board of directors of the African Star newspaper that is in charge of your debate. I'm also consultant to the Liberia Public Radio. I can say Grand Gedeh in all opportunities, but I want to relegate my opportunity to be on the Elections Commission to the young people. Please withdraw me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Red. Mr. Ware. Alfred Nyoni will now take the mic to tell us.
Thank you. Thank again to every Ghanaians in the hall here tonight. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alfred Nyoni. I am a true son of Mama Gedeh. I want every one of you to please vote for me. The reason for which we vote an election commission is to vote one who is very transparent and going to stand for you for the better cause. Please vote for me and thank you.
Okay, well, Anthony Gay.
Good evening again, Ghanaians. I'm humble. First of all, I want to accept the nomination. I want to bring a very different version to the election process, the electoral process in our community. I'm a very strict shooter. I came into nothing, and I'm really willing to set an example in our community. Since I came on board, I've been very impactful, and I want to be more impactful than ever before. Giving the opportunity so each and every person can see the real true in me. So election is something that always brings confusion in our community. We see what is happening with Chien District now. And so I want you to understand that a young face and a young breed like me will bring a change to this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We have Nathaniel next.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nathaniel T.S. Warwick from Minnesota, and one time Vice President of Minnesota. And we brought peace in Minnesota. I'm a man who believes in justice. I don't believe in power. I want for everybody to understand, and I want for everybody to love one another, to live together as one family. So if you elect me today, I want to make sure that who wins the election, you're going to take it. You are not going to ban somebody because you're my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wabi. We have Samuel Gerard.
All right. I first want to correct Mr. Gay. In Chien District, we never had any problem. All right. You know the true meaning of me. I stand for fairness, consistency, and transparency. Electing me, you won't regret it. You will actually have a real and genuine election. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have Ben Red.
Thank you, and thank you. Charity begins from home. Our big call today to occupy this position is not strange. We have conducted several elections in our community, from the East Coast to Midwest, and just a couple of hours ago, a couple of months, weeks ago, we did another one for Chien District, which of course was a free and fair, the most free and fair, genuine election in our district. So there was no problem. I want to say thank you for the fellow that nominated me. I can assure the Grand Gedeh that I have certain quality in me when it comes to fairness. I stand for it and I will die for it. I always tell my that I want to be remembered only for being straight and fair. Thank you.
Mr. Ray. We have Doreen Cannon.
correction. My name is Glory Kanangoa.
Sorry.
Thank you for nominating me. For tonight, I bring to this organization I said I bring to this platform honesty, fairness, standing up for what you believe. As you can see me, in Arizona, I stood up because I believe in what I believe. So if you elect me and think that I will bend my shoulder because I'm from some place that you get it wrong. Because I will look right in your face. I'm a woman of God and I'm not going to bend for anybody to come here and not deserve to be president and come and say they want to be president. So if you elect me, then wait and see what will happen. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Comfort Subai.
Patio, the people are going to that patio. If you elect me, you will not regret. I'm a woman of fairness. I always stand for my right, as you can see in the PA, because I was once on the board and I spoke, I said it should be done. Because when we came from the same world, us, and I stood on my ground. Yes. So when you elect me, we're going to make a difference. You guys not going to stay on the line for long. We're going to do and go with alphabet and the election that brought democracy in power. Our once on the election and was fair. So we want free and fair election. So my people, y'all vote for me, yeah?
Thank you very much. We have Jim Krayee.
Hello.
First of all, I want to thank you very much, Madam Soba, for nominating me. And in this respect, I want to honor your nomination by accepting it. Fellow Grangians, we have gone a long way, and with challenges. It is about time that we found people of interest in the Grange Association. We found people of great integrity when it comes to ensuring that Grange Association has a respect. What I will do, not as a person or working with other people, is to make sure that we ensure three main pillars. And those pillars will be transparency, accountability, and fairness. This will bring about credibility in the leadership that will usher in. And without leadership is credible, it will have the ability to attract people to the association. So I'm asking you all to vote for me. I am ready to get the Grange Association uplifted. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Krayee. We have Ruth Bayer.
Well, I just want to say thank you for my nomination. I do appreciate that. But I want to say here, just 2 weeks before the convention, an old friend of mine, the president of Bazo District, Mr. Gedeh, called me. He said, Mr. Bayer, are you coming to the convention? And I told him definitely. He said, thank you. Why? Because we need people like you when things are going wrong to face them. At this time, I wish to decline because the people look up to us when there's a problem. But thank you for my nomination, but I decline it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bayer. The last but not the least, we have Prince Double.
Thank you, sir. And, I will lay on this thing and speak to my people. And I have 1 minute, but I think we know in the community, we got anything in the Grand Gedeh community serving our people from '98 since we entered this country, and our record speaks for itself. And Minnesota, where I live for almost 12 years, I served on the Liberian Community Election Commission, the Grand Gedeh Association that brought Alex Bamboo to power. I was in Election Commission, so I got vast experience in conducting elections in our community, in our Liberian community. And I hope And I nominated myself, but I would like to thank my people. Thanks for even showing up to this process. So we will bring the information to you as we've been doing. The information dissemination will be our goal, and fairness and transparency. So I pray and I hope that you guys elect me. Thanks.
That's it, right?
Okay, you can take your seat so that we can start the next step. You know, like casting our vote or candidates of your choice, you are going to initial five names. Okay? If you want Jim Krayee, you put a JQ. If you want Prince Double, you put a PD. If you want Ben Red, you put a BW. If you want Doreen Goa, you put a DG. If you want Sam Gedeh, you put a SJ. If you want Nathaniel Wobby, you put a NW. If you want Anthony and Alvin Noni, you put an AN. And Anthony Gay, AG. And Kofa Soba, you put a CS. So we have 9 candidates. And out of the 9, at the end of the day, we will get 5.
The highest vote, yeah.
With the highest vote.
Sissoko, épouse d'Haïti. Maman va bien vous l'œil, capitaine de Bélégué. Assez à Poulani Sissoko,
Oye,